path, an ancient practice that has the potential to revolutionize not only our individual lives, but also the trajectory of our collective human experience. I'm speaking, of course, about the practice of semen retention. This is not a new concept. In fact, it's an ancient practice with its roots stretching back to the dawn of civilization. It's a tradition that's been whispered about in the hallowed halls of traditional Chinese medicine and echoed in the wisdom of Indian Ayurvedic healing. Yet, in our modern world, it's often overlooked or misunderstood. So let's delve into the heart of this practice and understand what it truly entails. Semen retention, in its simplest form, is the conscious choice to avoid ejaculation. This can be achieved in two primary ways. The first, and perhaps the most obvious, is through the abstinence of both masturbation and sexual intercourse for specified periods of time. The other option, for those who wish to remain sexually active, is to separate the experience of orgasm from ejaculation, achieving what is often called a dry orgasm. This allows for the pleasure and connection of sexual activity without the release of semen. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Why would anyone choose to do this? Why abstain from something that's often seen as natural and pleasurable? The truth is, the benefits of this ancient practice are numerous and profound, reaching into the very core of our being. Let's take a journey together to explore the depths of this practice and understand its true potential. Let us begin by exploring the historical origins of semen retention. In traditional Chinese medicine, ancient texts speak of three vital forces of life: Jing, Qi, and Shen. Jing, or essence, is considered the life force that nourishes, fuels, and cools the body. It is believed that we are each born with a fixed amount of Jing, although it is possible to accumulate more through certain foods and practices like exercise and meditation. Jing is paramount for longevity, and the most concentrated form of Jing is believed to reside in semen. Therefore, by releasing semen, you are losing some of your Jing, that vital life force that sustains you. Similarly, ancient Hindu texts of Ayurveda depict semen as derived from blood, with 1 drop of semen requiring approximately 40 to 80 drops of blood to manufacture. Semen is considered to be pervasive throughout the body, just like sugar in sugarcane or fat in butter. When semen is wasted, the body becomes weak, whereas when preserved, it is described as having the capacity to unlock the doors to spiritual realms and higher achievements. In Hindu mysticism, the root chakra, located at the base of the spine, is considered the home of Kundalini Shakti, or your true power. This energy is associated with creative sexual energy, ultimately responsible for all of creation and the catalyst of all change. When Kundalini energy rises, it brings physical and mental strength and potency. Semen is a primary component of this power, and retaining it is a spiritual practice that galvanizes your energies. Losing ejaculatory fluids is akin to losing vital life force, and thus, semen retention enhances the spiritual experience of galvanizing your energies because it keeps the life force inside you. This concept of a vital life force is a recurring theme. The ancient wisdom surrounding semen retention speaks of a life energy that exists within our bodies, often believed to be concentrated in semen. Traditional Chinese medicine practitioners call this life force Qi, and ancient Hindu texts refer to it as prana. This energy is considered a thriving, expanding force that is evident in the very design of nature itself. At the heart of semen retention lies the principle of transmutation. This concept originated in alchemical schools of thought during the Hellenistic period, a time when Greek philosophers explored the mysteries of Egyptian wisdom. Alchemy, in its essence, is the process of transforming one thing into another. While alchemists were famously obsessed with turning lead into gold, this was often a metaphor for the transformation of our own inner energies. One essential alchemical principle is the principle of vibration, which states that everything has a vibrational frequency, and that these frequencies are constantly changing. This principle is reflected in the modern understanding of energy and its constant fluctuations. The principle of rhythm is also important, recognizing the cyclical nature of the universe. By attuning our energy to the rhythmic patterns of the universe, we can use those rhythms to our advantage. These rhythms can be seen in the changing of seasons, the waxing and waning of the moon, and even in the ebb and flow of our own bodies and minds. Pythagoras, the Greek philosopher, taught that semen was a vital fluid, akin to the tissues of the brain, and that its creative energy should be conserved for the brain. He and others believed that by conserving semen, its energy could be transformed into nourishment for the brain. This transformative principle applies to semen as a vital creative life force that can be directed towards other endeavors. This is not to say that this energy cannot be used for its intended purpose to create life, but that, when not wasted, it is an immense power that can be channeled for various other purposes. The brain and semen are remarkably similar, both containing high levels of essential chemicals. These include sodium, magnesium, lecithin, and most importantly, phosphorus. Phosphorus, known as the light bringer, produces a fiery reaction when administered internally and powerfully stimulates the nervous system. It's a vital component of DNA and other genetic material, embodying the very light within nature. When semen is conserved, this phosphorus is also conserved, and the brain can utilize it for generating creative energy. This does not mean that you have to abstain from sex entirely, but the act of sex should be a cherished and respected union of two souls. The question of why we do the things we do often comes down to our intrinsic drive to procreate. Nature's fundamental drive is for us to reproduce and continue to thrive. Evolution, natural selection, all of it is ultimately about reproduction. We must accumulate resources to grow, be healthy, and reach reproductive age. Then, we must use our resources to attract a mate and support our offspring. This drive for procreation is a powerful force that motivates a significant portion of our actions and decisions. However, we can take this instinctual drive and use it more consciously to achieve our goals. What if we were to channel that immense energy into cultivating our talents, realizing our potential, and forming meaningful relationships? Ancient texts compare semen to the essence of a tree. Just as a tree draws its essence from the earth and circulates it through its leaves and flowers, semen, called virya, gives color and vitality to your body and organs. This seminal energy, when preserved, is considered the key to good health and spiritual growth. Those who waste it are said to be unable to reach their full potential. Even our thoughts can expend this sexual energy. In fact, many ancient texts point to the idea that even thoughts associated with desire can expend sexual energy. This makes it clear that the conservation of this energy is not just a physical act, but also a mental and emotional discipline. By channeling our sexual energy into other areas of our lives, we can increase our willpower and align our energetic frequency with the natural world. Having established the historical and philosophical background, let us now turn to the specific benefits of semen retention. It's not just an esoteric spiritual practice. It has tangible benefits for our emotional, physical, and mental well-being. Here are some of the benefits that people have reported when practicing semen retention. Increased confidence. By taking control of your sexual urges, you gain an increased sense of self-mastery and confidence. Higher energy. Semen retention helps to maintain optimal testosterone levels and B12 in your body, which are linked to higher energy. More self-control. Refraining from ejaculation strengthens willpower and enhances self-control. Sharp memory. Essential nutrients like phosphorus and zinc, found in semen, also support brain health and cognitive function. Stronger hair. Semen contains keratin, the same protein found in our hair, making it smoother and more manageable. Deeper voice. Increased testosterone levels from semen retention can result in a deeper, more masculine voice. Relief from depression. Optimal testosterone levels can help alleviate depression and improve overall mental well-being. Boosted libido. Increased testosterone levels also lead to an increased sex drive and deeper, more passionate desires. Risk-taking ability. Semen retention can increase your boldness to pursue calculated risks that come with big rewards. Improve sleep. Proper testosterone levels improve the duration and quality of sleep. Boosted immune system. Semen contains essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that protect your cells and reduce inflammation. Increased attractiveness. Increased testosterone levels and confidence make you more attractive to others and also improve your sexual experiences. Awaken root chakra. Semen retention can help awaken the root chakra, associated with grounding, safety, and foundational energy. Improved athletic performance. The practice of abstinence before sporting events is well known in many sports, and it is believed that refraining from ejaculation increases strength, focus, and overall athletic performance. Increased happiness. Abstaining from masturbation can help maintain dopamine levels in the normal range, leading to a happier disposition. More time for other things. By removing the time spent on excessive sexual activity, you have more time to dedicate to other aspects of your professional and personal life. There are also a number of scientific studies that support these claims. Studies have found that semen volume, sperm concentration, and total sperm count increase after periods of abstinence. Some studies have also noted an increase in motile sperm. Additionally, research shows that testosterone levels peak around the 7th day of abstinence, increasing up to 145% over baseline levels. One particular benefit of semen retention is the increased level of testosterone. Testosterone is crucial for various bodily functions, and maintaining optimal levels has far-reaching effects. It is known to help improve energy levels, enhance muscle mass, and boost your mood and cognitive function. It also helps reduce symptoms of an enlarged prostate, a problem that often affects older men. While the benefits of semen retention are abundant, some may wonder about the risks. There have been concerns that frequent ejaculation is needed to prevent prostate cancer, but these claims are largely based on one study that hasn't been replicated. In fact, there is no scientific consensus on whether frequent ejaculation prevents prostate cancer. It's important to recognize that prostate health is likely linked to a range of factors, including diet, exercise, and overall lifestyle choices. Another misconception is that semen retention is a sexual disorder. In reality, it's an ancient practice with roots in many cultures. Choosing not to ejaculate is a personal decision and not a sign of a disorder. Rather, it's a conscious choice to take control of one's desires. Finally, there's the concern that semen retention causes an excess of destructive energy. However, this is not the case as long as that energy is channeled into productive activities. Instead of being held in the body and becoming destructive, it is transmuted into other forms of energy that can be used for creative expression, professional growth, spiritual pursuits, and more. Having covered the benefits, the ancient wisdom, and the science behind semen retention, we need to discuss how this practice can lead to greater success. This is more than just a personal practice. It's a powerful tool for achieving our goals in all aspects of life. The process of spermatogenesis requires significant energy. Some believe that producing sperm to create life takes a little bit of life away from the man. Therefore, by lowering the number of ejaculations, you also lower the overall production of sperm, and this ultimately means you'll live longer, age slower, and look better physically. When you practice semen retention, your brain quickly realizes that you are not engaging in reproduction, and then works to improve your potential for mating. This means improving everything about you. The retained energy can be channeled into creative abilities, willpower, courage, and persistence. These qualities can then be used to accumulate riches, create art, or build the body of your dreams. Remember that the riches you accumulate also translate into resources for attracting a mate. Even if you choose to be celibate, your brain will work to help you find a partner by motivating you to improve yourself. This is where you make the choice of how to channel these motivations. Historically, most men only begin to achieve significant success in their 40s and 50s. This is often because they tend to dissipate their energies through sexual indulgence when they are younger. When they become less focused on sexual pursuits, they begin to apply that energy to other areas of their life and finally achieve their goals. There are many successful people who have practiced semen retention and credited it as a contributing factor in their success. They include athletes like Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson, who abstained from ejaculation for extended periods, which some believe was part of their preparation process. There were also innovators like Steve Jobs, who practiced tantric sex and channeled his sexual energy into creating revolutionary technologies. Here are a few other examples of famous, successful people who are known to have practiced semen retention. Winston Churchill. He noted that his ability to write prolifically came from not wasting his essence in bed. Michelangelo. The famous artist was celibate, which is believed to have helped him focus on creating masterful artworks. Nikola Tesla. He was celibate his entire life, which he claimed helped him create many inventions. Leonardo da Vinci. A lifelong bachelor who is believed to have been celibate and dedicated to achieving great things. Napoleon Hill. Author of Think and Grow Rich, and devoted an entire chapter to the concept of sexual transmutation. This practice can also improve core strength. Core muscles are vital in all kinds of movements, and when they are depleted through ejaculation, the entire body is weakened. Athletes who practice semen retention are often able to increase their physical power. Furthermore, semen retention can also improve romantic relationships. By removing sex from the equation, you are able to see your partner for who they really are, rather than simply as an object of sexual desire. You can solve problems and develop stronger and longer-lasting relationships. It also improves discipline. You must manage not only your sex life, but many other areas of life as well. By controlling your actions, you strengthen your mind and ability to focus on important things. Finally, semen retention heightens creativity. As your awareness increases, your imagination becomes more vivid. You are motivated to pursue goals to expend that pent-up energy, and your physical stamina increases your ability to do just that. By harnessing this energy and applying it to other goals, you can transform your life and live the life of your dreams. Now, let us turn to the practicalities of incorporating semen retention into our lives. This isn't just about abstaining from sex. It's about cultivating a new relationship with your own body and energies. If you have researched semen retention online, you may have come across the term NoFap. It is important to understand that NoFap and semen retention are not the same thing, but they are related. NoFap started as an online discussion forum among people who had given up masturbation and pornography. It has evolved into an organization that advocates for abstaining from masturbation, pornography, and other sexual behaviors. While NoFap does not completely prohibit ejaculation, it focuses on abstaining from masturbation and pornography. In this way, it has similar benefits to semen retention. They both can help men to experience increased testosterone levels and the motivation to improve their lives. Some other benefits reported include increased self-confidence, better mood, more motivation, lower levels of anxiety and stress, and an enhanced spiritual experience. Physically, some have reported higher energy levels, muscle growth, better sleep, improved mental clarity, and better sperm quality. Many of these benefits are due to the increase of testosterone levels when abstaining. The key difference is that NoFap does not necessarily advocate against all ejaculation. Many adherents of NoFap believe that sexual activity within a relationship is acceptable. Semen retention, on the other hand, is all about ejaculatory abstinence. Another thing that NoFap helps you recognize is how much time can be spent on pornography and masturbation. By making a conscious decision to abstain from these activities, you can free up that time to pursue other goals. In a sense, the benefits of semen retention can be achieved through NoFap in the sense that NoFap can help you to experience short periods of abstinence. NoFap also has a stricter mode, called hard mode, which is very similar to the concept of semen retention. Hard mode, like semen retention, also advocates for abstaining from ejaculation. It has the following rules: no porn, no erotic images, no masturbation even without porn, no orgasm, no sex, no lusting. This practice should be followed for at least 90 days. After that time, you will have better control over your sexual desires and behaviors. There are several techniques that can help us to have sex without ejaculation. The first step is to locate your Kegel muscles, which are the muscles of your pelvic floor. You can find these by trying to stop urinating midstream or by trying to prevent passing gas. You should exercise these muscles by contracting them at least 3 times a day. When you have sex, you can prevent ejaculation by relaxing any tension in your jaw, butt, and legs. As you approach orgasm, take long, deep breaths and squeeze those pelvic floor muscles to achieve a dry orgasm. Tantric sex is another wonderful technique that focuses on connection, whether with yourself or with your partner. It's derived from the ancient Sanskrit word to weave energy. This type of sex transcends the physical and the spiritual, and it is a deeply meditative, intimate experience. Tantric sex is not just about reaching an orgasm, it is about the entire journey. It also stresses the importance of creating a relaxing environment for a positive experience and letting your writing flow freely to identify the thoughts that block growth. There are also several ways that you can practice tantric sex, some of which include meditation, deep breathing, focusing on the present moment, and being aware of your body. Eye gazing, staring into your partner's eyes as a form of deep connection. Slow, sensual touch, touching each other in ways that feel good and noticing the sensations as they arise. Relaxed arch, arching your back to allow yourself to be more open and vulnerable. Orgasm control, pulling yourself back from the edge of orgasm, then slowly building it up again. The Carezza technique is another method that focuses on lovemaking, but without orgasm or ejaculation. It's about slow touching, stroking, gazing, and even penetration. It's also a spiritual and intimate experience that strengthens the connection between you and your partner. Some tips to make it even more intense and satisfying include: communicate. Talk about each other's expectations and needs. Determine a timeline. Discuss how long you want the experience to last and set a plan. Debrief. Talk about what you experienced afterward. Another option is to practice slow sex, where you remain still for long periods. This can create a more intense and gratifying experience, allowing the lovemaking to happen in waves as your erections come and go. When semen retention is practiced with abstinence, it is important to have a plan for controlling sexual urges. Several techniques can help. The first is self-awareness. By understanding what triggers your urges, you can better manage them. You can also use words to describe the feelings that come up. When you name the feelings, you can identify your needs, and then you can find appropriate ways to meet those needs. For example, if you're feeling bored and the need that comes from it is to be stimulated, there are many other ways to meet that need besides turning to pornography or masturbation. If you are having trouble with urges, try writing down your thoughts in detail to get them out of your system. There are several other methods that can help you keep your sexual urges under control. Exercise releases endorphins, which can help to lift your mood and create feelings of well-being. Fasting decreases certain hormones, which can impact your sexual desire. Meditation can help you train your mind, redirect your thoughts, and understand your emotions. And filling up your schedule keeps you busy and reduces the chances of boredom that might cause you to seek out sex or masturbation. Here is a sample daily schedule to keep your mind off sex. 6 a.m. Wake up and meditate for 30 minutes. 6:30 a.m. Journal for 30 minutes. 7 a.m. Exercise for 30 minutes. 7:30 a.m. Eat a healthy breakfast. 8 a.m. Self-hygiene. 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. work. 5 p.m. Socialize with a friend. 7 p.m. Eat a healthy dinner. 8 p.m. Read something inspiring. 8:30 p.m. Engage in a creative hobby. 9 p.m. Watch the news. 9:30 p.m. Evening meditation. 10 p.m. Go to bed early.
Finally, let us address some common concerns about semen retention. One is that semen retention will cause prostate cancer, but this claim has no scientific backing. Other claims suggest that it is a sexual disorder, but it is not a disorder. Instead, it is an ancient practice with many benefits. Lastly, it is said that semen retention leads to having too much destructive energy, but this is only true if that energy is not channeled into positive activities.
The truth is that there are no risks associated with semen retention, and it is a powerful tool for spiritual, professional, and physical transformation. So, my friends, I urge you to take action. I challenge you to complete the first phase of a 90-day journey, the 30-day semen retention challenge, using the techniques outlined in this book. After 30 days, assess how you feel, your energy levels, your body composition, your motivation, and how other people relate to you. I believe that you will be amazed at the power of semen retention and how it can transform your life. You have the power within you to become the best version of yourself. Embrace that power and open the door to the new you.